Hello everyone and welcome back to Jill O'Lantern Final Cut. Now we just ended Act 1 and found out a lot of lore within this story. I'm starting to think that the whole class, this is my theory, the whole class is all against Vivian, and that they were all conjuring up this thing just to get at Vivian for some odd reason. Maybe they know she's a witch in disguise, I don't know. But anyways, we're diving right back into Jill O'Lantern Final Cut, and we are in Act 2. Let's see what happens. Welcome back. You're looking better. Yeah, I'm feeling better. Do you want to recap what we covered last time before we begin? Do we want to do a recap? Okay, I'm playing around. I'm just dancing. No, I remember. So what happened next? After Jill and I had tried the homing spell. Hold on, let me just restart that. After Jill and I had tried the homing spell a half a dozen times, we had to accept that it really was my blood in the jar. Which raised the obvious question, how did it get there? Chapter 1, Act 2. Well, that's unexpected. Yeah, just like everything else tonight. Don't suppose you know how a jar of your blood got all the way out here, do you? No, but I might know who does.
Pumpkin hater.
Let me guess, pumpkin hater? A few months ago, I started sleepwalking. I'd walk out of the dorm without any idea of what was going on, and Joy had to go find me and bring me back. One night, she found me with my hand cut open. I didn't even know it had happened until I woke up and saw my hand was bandaged. I remember feeling weak the next day, but I didn't think I'd lost that much blood. Do you have a history of sleepwalking? Not until then, but I was under a lot of stress, so. So you just started waking up in random places? Well, no. Joy always made sure I got back to my bed. So the only evidence you have that you were sleepwalking is at all was her saying so? Joy wouldn't lie to me. She takes care of me.
Yeesh.
Oh, yeesh. And here I was starting to actually respect you a little bit. Look, I remember dreaming about going to class and some other stuff that had to be a dream.
Human.
You do know Pumpkin Hater is involved in what's ever going on here, right? We don't know that. She said she needed you for a long-term project, and we know for a fact that she's gonna be here later. You found her body. Maybe she was dragged out of here. I didn't have time to look around and investigate before you chased us off. Well, you got time now.
Fine.
We glared at each other for another minute, then I got to work looking around. I'd already seen everything there, but I was angry and I didn't want Jill to be right. Come on, think. You got all these clues. You got to be able to make something out of them. Stop being so delulu. You know what it is. Jill brought her here, right? She was kidnapped by the French cult. Jill already said that she wasn't involved with bringing her here, so she had to come on her own. Maybe Joy came here herself. There's no evidence against that. But if she did, then who killed her? Damn it, I can't find any clues for a murder that hasn't happened yet. All I have to go on is that weird knife Jill ate, a crumbled piece of paper about moon worshippers, and a jar full of my blood. Wait, blood? Wasn't there something about blood when we came here the first time? I remember now. When I found Joy, there was a pool of blood next to her. I almost kneeled down in it before Kenny stopped me. Whose blood was that? Girl, come on now. You got to, come on. No, because it's not even angled correctly. It looked like it spilled and then somebody put it there. Well, I already know there was a jar of my blood here, so it was probably that. Wait, no, the blood on the ground had coagulated, and the blood in the jar clearly has some preservatives in it to keep it usable. The blood on the ground was fresh, which means it must have been either Joy's blood or the killer's. I'm having a hard time believing that that was hers. No, it probably was hers. Okay. Could it be Joy's blood? There was no sign of a struggle and it was too fresh to be from the jar. But she was stabbed in the chest while lying on her back. Why would there be a pool of her own blood almost a foot from her body? Jill said there was no magic done around here, but it's there. But is there something else that could explain it? Oh, I don't understand these ones, so I'm just gonna pick something random. Maybe the pentagram. It is the most prominent thing in the clearing. Although that didn't stop me from nearly tripping over it when we... Wait, no, it couldn't be.
Well...
I have a theory, but I need your help to test it. Do you have a knife or something? Oh, how about my machete?
What?
Where are you keeping that? Actually, never mind. Yeah, that's perfect. Hold it, point up with both hands in front of you, and look up at the moon.
Huh.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
walk forward while still looking up at the moon. Should I put on a robe and start chanting a Latin too? Or what? What? Sounds of clumsy impalement. Ow.
Damn it. Jill.
Are you okay?
Hmm.
This hurts. Not so much as it hurts me. Roll over. What? Roll over onto your back.
Oh!
Hey, wait a minute. I'm almost in the center of the pentagram. With the knife stuck through your chest, just like how I found Joy.
Huh.
So she was walking around with that human bone knife, tripped over the pentagram and impaled herself? Exactly.
Huh.
But why wouldn't she be looking where she was? Oh, the incantation. It was about the moon. So if she was doing some kind of ritual, then she might be looking up at it. Yeah.
Huh.
So it really was an accident. That's disappointing. Wait, does this mean Pumpkin Hater is in that moon cult? Huh?
Human.
Human? This is my fault.
What?
If I'd been here to help her, she wouldn't have tripped. She needed my help and I wasn't here.
Huh.
I really think you're missing the point here. The point is I messed up and Joy paid the price. Oh, for the love of...
B.
Okay, let's for the moment forget everything we just learned. If she really needed you, then where were you last time around? Back at the party, drinking a water bottle and wishing I could go home. Oh, so you actually refused to help her last time? That's surprising. No, she told me to wait there for her. Wait, she didn't ask me to help her last time. But then why did she say she needed my help this time?
Well...
I have a theory about that.
What?
You do? Yeah, but you're not going to listen to me if I say anything bad about her, are you? I'll admit, this is strange. I can't understand why Joy would be doing a moon ritual out here. She always hated pumpkins and Halloween and stuff.
Huh.
And yet she's out here at a Halloween party.
Well,
That's because she's trying to help me. I thought it was because she needed you for a long-term project. Which, you know, might have something to do with all this. Just maybe? You said this was for some kind of sacrifice. What kind of sacrifice and for what? A human sacrifice? Although it's admittedly kind of hard to make out, the paper was wrinkled and the language was pretty flowery and pretentious. It's something to do with uniting souls with a sacrifice of blood to gain ultimate power under the light of the moon and some other old French gibberish.
huh?
Uniting souls? I think it's talking about murder. Really snobby, artsy murder. Not really my thing, if you can believe it.
Uh-huh.
But it might not. Hey, no. I see what's going on in that little gay head of yours. It's not a romantic gesture, it's a murder plot. How do you know? A full moon uniting souls bound by blood, and all on my birthday. That's all pretty romantic stuff, don't you think? It's a sacrifice of blood. And I already told you there's no actual magic in it, so there won't be any binding of anything. It's the thought that counts. Your crush is a pumpkin-hating psycho who killed herself practicing a human sacrifice ritual to a giant rock in the sky. I knew you wouldn't listen. All right, if you won't listen to me, then let's go find Pumpkin Hater and see what her excuse is for all of this. She's probably still waiting for me at the party. Then you're going to have to carry me again.
Fine.
Fine, let's just get out of here already. Girl! You know, I nearly forgot it was your birthday. Yeah, worst one of my life. Oh, shadowy people. Dang, these chapters are going pretty quickly. All right, we completed this chapter 1. Let's keep on going to chapter 2. Joy and Sin. Oh, interesting. The party was in full swing again, and we heard it almost half a mile before we saw it. People were laughing, shouting, hooking up all over the place. That kind of stuff always made me uncomfortable. Last time I'd hidden behind a tent so I didn't have to look at everyone. But as Jill and I sat next to the bonfire and looked around, I suddenly had the feeling that something was very wrong.
Wow.
Wow, this place certainly livened up. It's also thinned out a bit. I don't think those bodies at the dock are the only ones in the forest now.
Huh.
Looks like BBQ Boy and Pumpkin Hater are gone too. I don't see them anywhere. Neither do I.
Damn it.
Maybe we should head back to the...
Phoebe.
There you are.
Candy?
Careful, Candy. You almost made me drop Jill. Who's Jill?
Yes.
Gee, you brought your pumpkin? I love pumpkins.
I knew I liked you.
It can talk? That's issue. Cool. How does it do that? Pumpkin magic? Cool. I wanna kiss it. Well, this took a fun turn. Please do not kiss the killer jack-o'-lantern, Candy.
Oh.
Aww.
Spoil sport.
Spoil sport. Maybe I should ask Candy if she's seen Joy. She seems pretty drunk, but she's the only person I can kind of know here. Vivi? Yeah, where did she come up with Vivi? No, just let us... No, where did she come up with Vivi? Hey, why do you keep calling her Vivi?
Vivi and Victoria.
because that's her name, silly. Vivian Victoria. Vivi, get it?
What?
What? How do you know my middle name? You told me ages ago. What? I'm sorry, I don't remember. When was this? Oh, that's okay. I guess I'm not very memorable. Vivi, you idiot! Now you made the nice cheerleader sad.
What?
I didn't mean to.
Hey!
Hey, Candy. What? What do you get when you cross a soul-stealing demon with a dentist? I don't know. What? A cheaper dentist. That was terrible. You're smiling too. No, I'm not. Okay, ask about Mark. Listen, we need to find Joy and Mark. Have you seen them? Joy? Let me tell you something about Joy.
She's a monster.
Hey!
I take offense to that. Joy's a good person, Candy. You just need to get to know her.
Know her? I
Get to know her.
dated her.
Oh! 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 The black gets thickened! Okay, let's keep going.
What?
Ooh!
Ooh, drama. Okay.
But
Joy never said she had a girlfriend before. When was this?
no.
Shh, I wasn't her girlfriend. I said we dated, but only like twice. Yeah, twice. Definitely not 3-date material. She's way too controlling, and I am like way manipulative. She's totally tick-stick? I mean, talk-stick? No, it's... Why is it so hard to think now? You mean toxic? Yes, toxic. Like those octopushes with the rings, you know?
Oh!
The blue-ringed octopus? Oh, one of the most dangerous marine animals on Earth.
Yes.
That's it. Jill, why do you know that? Because it's badass? She's right. Right. She is fine.
I'm a they them.
Nice. I'm a they them.
Huh.
Really? Yeah. Don't look like it though, huh? It's the boobs.
Fuck that. You do you, Envy.
Hell yeah. Right. You're a cool pumpkin. You should meet my boyfriend. He's Tranish. But he's with his other partner right now because she doesn't like Halloween. Isn't that sweet? Sweet. That is sweet. Wait, what? So he let you come here alone? I have things to do. It's Vivi's birthday, so I wanted to make sure she was okay when I heard she was coming and get her away from that bitch. You are officially my favorite human. Wait, Candy came to this party because of me? Anyway, I should get back to patrol now. I think there was something else I wanted to share, but I can't remember.
Huh?
Patrol?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm part of the PADS team. PADS? Party and Date Safety. It's a volunteer group at my college. They look out for predators and make sure people don't drink and drive and stuff like that. Yeah, gotta make sure nobody's trying to creep on anybody.
That's
why I never drink at parties.
What?
What? I think we may have some bad news for you.
Candy.
Eddie, are you sure you haven't had any alcohol tonight? Think hard.
No.
Not a drop, just some bottled water and some Coke. Cola or Coke?
No.
Cola! I never do drugs. Well, I do have an edible every once in a while, but never at a party. That would be irresponsible. Oh no.
Hey,
Hey, you're shaking. What's wrong?
Baby?
Are you okay, V? Are you cold? Do you sit by the fire? Huh? Oh, I'm fine. Actually, would you mind if I stepped over there for a minute? I need to have a word with my pumpkin. That seems completely normal, and I feel no need to question it.
Okay.
Great, don't go anywhere.
Jill.
Jill, I think I know what's going on. I mean, I know why everyone keeps dying. Huh? What do you mean? There isn't another killer, or at least not just one more. I mean, there could be dozens by now.
what?
What? Whoa. Back up. What are you talking about? Dozens. It's the party goers. They're not drunk or high.
They're all
on
Seven
Seven
Sin.
Sin. Now, what the heck is Seven Sin?
V.
It's a college party, V. Hate to break it to you, but there's going to be a lot of sinning going around. No. Seven Sin. It's the new designer drug that's been showing up on campus. Real bad news. Very unpredictable. What do you mean unpredictable? Around the start of the semester, there was a party on my campus that almost shut down the entire school. The campus security had to call the cops, and then the cops had to call in a SWAT team to deal with it. Whoa, sounds like one hell of a party.
Ugh.
Hell is exactly the right word. I saw photos of the aftermath. It was like something out of Home of a Million Cadavers. Huh? Some people became extremely sexually aroused. Some of them suddenly slipped into comas right where they stood. Several people started eating so much that their stomachs literally burst. And even then, they still kept eating. Whoa. I feel like it's worse. Other people, some of them with no history of depression or any other mental issues, suddenly committed suicide right then and there with whatever they could find. One girl tried to burn off her own face with a clothes iron. Wow. How? What? Others became homicidal, violent for no reason at all. One guy stomped in another man's head for having a nicer looking shirt than him. And one woman cut off her own arm because a fly landed on it. She said it was unclean. What the F? Then they started wandering out of the house and attacking people on the street. Security couldn't stop them, and tasers or beanbag guns or anything short of lethal force. It was like they couldn't feel pain anymore. Sounds like someone broke out a sample platter of bath salts, cocaine, and ecstasy. That's the craziest thing. When the toxicology report came back, the only thing they could find were traces of the same unknown substance in all of the affected victims. So wait, you're telling me that was all caused by one drug? One drug that almost every person at that party ingested, even people who had a long history of sobriety. So you think that is what's gotten into your little lake party? Given the carnage that we saw last time, it makes sense. Now I get why it's called Seven Sin. Yeah. Lust for the sex drive, sloth for the coma, gluttony, envy, wrath, pride. It's all there. And it all started with greed. One evil bastard willing to destroy all those lives for a new money-making drug.
Hey.
Wait, what about Candy? They just seem drunk. Well, the only living person they found at the first party acted extremely disorientated and drunk, despite having 0 blood alcohol content. They survived less than 24 hours under observation before they were discovered dead in their hospital room.
What?
Does that mean Candy is going to? The FBI hasn't released the actual cause of death yet, but the rumor around campus is it wasn't the drug that killed them. But that's just a rumor, right? Well, I've never heard of a drug that could cleanly slit someone's throat, especially when the victim's hands were tied down to the hospital bed. You mean someone killed the only survivor before they were sober enough to say anything? That's the rumor. You seem to know a lot about this. Well, I'm presenting a case study on it as part of my criminal psychology presentation. Where did she just come from? Or where did they just come from? Wait, you're doing a case study on a massacre that happened in your own school? I mean, it's actually quite a unique opportunity from an academic standpoint anyway. And it was 2 massacres, actually. There was another house party that got hit just a few months after the first, and a few other isolated cases as well. Same unstable drug, same horrific result, no survivors. You're that girl who listens to nothing but true crime podcasts, aren't you? Me too! I love them, especially around this time in the season. Well, okay, I am so sorry for the victims in those podcasts, but I mean, it's very eerie. I listen to other things sometimes. You should totally wear leggings when you do your presentation. You have a cute butt.
Candy?
Candy, I told you to wait over there. Your cute butt. Can I bite it? No? Oh, okay.
Hey.
Let me make sure I've got this clear in my hollow little head. Tonight, on Halloween, a cranky old witch summoned a demon, which would be me, to go kill a bunch of college students partying on her lake.
Whoa!
You're a demon? Wow, you're so small and cute though. Thank you. But somebody already used a new super drug called 7 Sin to make all the college students go crazy and die before the demon. Again, me could kill any of them?
Yeesh.
Talk about getting called out for nothing. Yeah, and I'm still not sure why the witch summoned you in the first place. People come out to this lake all the time. Maybe she wanted to make Jill into a pumpkin pie. You want a taste? Wait a minute. You are just no fun. No, I think Candy might be onto something. Huh? When we confronted the witch before, she said she would destroy you if you gave her back the book. I thought she was lying, but what if she was telling the truth? She should have read the fine print. Demons can't be killed on the primordial plane. Best you can do is destroy our physical body for a bit, then we head back to our home dimension and come right back.
Oh.
So you're an immortal cutie pumpkin demon? Well, I am here. Only magic can destroy magic. Aren't you forgetting something? Huh? What? Remember the lightning spell I used in the docks? The one you couldn't aim properly? What about it? It was called Kill the Killer. You didn't kill anybody, but Mark pushed the witch into the fire. That's why the spell hit him instead of you. But if you had killed someone like the witch told you to do, that magical lightning bolt would have turned you into a pumpkin fritter. Huh.
Damn it.
She could even have prepped the spell ahead of time. Remember how you were to appear before her at midnight? I was overthinking it. The contract wasn't badly phrased because she was trying to trick you. She just didn't care to do it right because she was going to kill you anyway. Huh? Although, I guess that doesn't explain the weird signature.
Evie?
Evie, I think your pumpkin's broken.
Huh?
Jill? Could have died?
Jill?
Quiet! Do you want to call down a bunch of... Hey! You just yelled something. I hate people who yell things. Oh, look. A chainsaw. Run. Huh? Run! I could have died. I could have died. I could have died. I hope that whole thing didn't get distorted in the mic. That was so funny. This is so funny. Oh my gosh, I love this story so much right now. I'm at the 30-minute mark. This actually ended it pretty quickly as well. Shall we keep going or should I stop at the 30 minutes? No, let's keep going. This story is way too interesting to stop. Chapter 3, Act 2. Okay, I think we lost him. We also lost our non-binary friend. What crap? I hope those sin drugged cycles didn't get her. Get them.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Damn it.
Damn it. I was so busy running, I didn't even look back to see if they were following us. As long as the loop resets, they'll be okay, and they won't have any memory of anything that happens, remember? Leaving them behind still doesn't sit right with me. Yeah, I know what you mean.
V.
Hey, V, there's something I think I should tell you. You can tell me anything you want as long as I can put you down first. Okay.
Ugh.
That's better. Sheesh. How are you so freaking heavy? V, listen to me.
Ugh.
And that's another thing. What's with all this V and VV stuff? I don't know you or Candy, but all of a sudden you're both acting like...
Thrice, damn it!
Will you just shut up and listen? We are in serious danger right now. More serious than being stuck in a forest with a bunch of homicidally drugged up college kids while my life is slowly sucked away? Yeah, much worse. Have I mentioned that this is the worst birthday of my life? I was thinking about what you said, and I think you're right. The witch did summon me here just to kill me.
Demon.
Oh dear, the demon is having to face her own mortality.
Hey!
This is a real deal, V. I don't think I'm the first victim. We may be dealing with a demon serial killer. Oh my, someone is trying to kill you and all the people you know and care about? I can't possibly imagine what that's like. Look, I get the attitude, but I need you to take this seriously. Why should I? Karma actually exists. That's the best news I have heard all night. I know this is hard for you to understand, but I'm doing this for the greater good of your planet. Okay, not necessarily everyone on the planet, but no, go on. Tell me all about how murdering some freshmen is gonna save the world.
Thrice, damn me.
This is not what I signed up for. Okay, let me start from the beginning. Oh, yay. Not the creation. Okay, I guess we run to the creation method. So first off, the world I come from isn't really what you would think of as hell. There are no tortured human souls or rivers of blood or anything like that. It's a completely different reality with totally different rules. There's no physical space, it's all just energy. There's no gravity or bodies that need a bunch of different resources in very particular climates just to survive. Everything is plentiful, nurturing, and honestly, pretty boring. Are you trying to tell me you're actually an alien from another dimension? Technically, but most of us base our bodies and identities here off of your legends and mythology, so we do play the role of gods and demons for you. So you're a bunch of ancient aliens? Great. But I'm getting ahead of myself. A long time ago, we figured out how to travel to other realities. We saw some real mind-blowing stuff, things so horrible or beautiful that I can't even put into your words. But the most fascinating place in any reality we found was this little green planet with these weird monkeys that lied to each other for fun. Huh? I'm talking about Earth and humans. Oh, I got that, but lying for fun? Well, how else do you describe fiction? Humans are the most inventive and unpredictable things in the universe. Give a human a pointed stick and they'll figure out 50 neat tricks and form a whole religion around it faster than we could decide on what to call it. So humans are the ultimate dancing monkeys of the universe? Great to know. The meaning of life is just to be amusing. Hey, imagination is one of the highest forms of intelligence that exists, and you humans are born with it. That's an incredibly rare talent in any reality, if you say so. Anyway, after a while, some demons started to wonder how creative you all could be if you had something better than just pointy sticks and paint. Let me guess, the witch's spellbook? Spellbooks, magic words, enchanted lamps, and you name it. Giving your favorite human a magical trinket was like giving a bouquet to your favorite actor after a play. Only the bouquet was more like a fully loaded machine gun. We didn't consider it like that at first. No, I bet you just wanted to see what would happen. Well, yeah, human media was pretty limited by your languages and what you drew on a wall or acted out on a stage. We wanted to see what you could do with better special effects. We just didn't expect you to start using them against other members of your community. So you took them away. Well, eventually. How long is eventually? Only about a couple of decades. You were handing out magical weapons for a couple of decades? They weren't weapons, they were just props. Props that can summon lightning bolts and turn human beings into puddles of goo. Okay, they were a little advanced for humanity at the time, but the humans we gave them to said they'd use them responsibly. And you believe them. Look, before we met humans, we couldn't even grasp the concept of intentional misrepresenting reality for any reason. We can inherently make our own space and shape it to our liking. We're sustained by the energy around us, so we never have to worry about starving. At least in our home dimension anyway. We never had any reason to lie, so we were never very creative. We thought your creativity was born out of a necessity for survival, and that would make you more responsible with magic than we were since you had the constant threat of dying. Well, there's your first mistake. Yeah, and that mistake nearly cost us one of our own. Some humans weren't happy with the trinkets we were handing out, so they set a trap for one of us using the magic we'd given them. The humans somehow got it in their head that if they could kill us, then they could take our power. And before you get any ideas, it doesn't work like that. Not anymore. Killing a human gives you their strength of intelligence. Oh. I'll keep that in mind. So what happened to the demon they ambushed? They managed to escape, but they were badly injured. Everyone was angry and terrified when they found out what happened. Some of our braver demons went after the humans responsible. They leveled this entire city, but some of the humans managed to escape with their gifts. I think that book was one of them. Huh? I'm surprised you all didn't just run away and leave us to our own devices after things became too real for you. Well, we almost did. After the, I guess you call it a strike team, came back with the news that some of the killer humans had escaped, we had a big meeting about what to do next. A lot of demons said it was just an isolated incident and our show of force would keep it from happening again. Others said it was still too dangerous and we should wipe out everything in a few thousand miles of the city just to be sure. Most of them said even that was too dangerous and we should just abandon the planet altogether and just watch humanity from a safe distance from then on. Then my professor spoke up, although she wasn't my professor at the time. I mean, I wasn't even alive back then. She said we couldn't just run away. We made this mess and we needed to clean it up. Good to hear one of you had some sense of responsibility. Well, it was pretty much just her. Not many people were really on board with that idea until she also pointed out that if we left the humans with those magic items and no guidance on how to use them, humanity would eventually destroy themselves completely. Or our favorite source of entertainment would be canceled forever. So it was self-interest that won out in the end. Doesn't sound like our species are that different after all. That's what my professor keeps saying. Anyway, there were a couple of years of arguing after that. Eventually, it was decided that no more magical gifts would be given to humans, and all the ones that had been given out had to be recovered. We will still wanted better media though, so instead of just giving you magic, we started subtly guiding humans toward advancing their own technology. Hence the thing you said earlier about demons creating the internet. Exactly. Free travel was banned between dimensions and human media became important only. The Human Preservation Agency was created, along with a specialized school where the new students will be trained by experts in human behavior. I joined up because I wanted to see the human world for myself, and the rest is history, or maybe mythology. You gotta be kidding me. So you mean to tell me this is ancient aliens now? The story. Okay, come on. And that's the whole story. We spent the last couple of thousand years trying to round up and destroy all the magical artifacts we gifted, while also helping humans perfect things like radio and animation. Wait, 2,000 years and you're still cleaning up your mess? We don't exactly have a detailed checklist to go off of. By the time the recall happened, most of the original owners were already dead. Their gifts were either stolen or hidden away somewhere. Every decade or so, one of them pops back up and we have to track it down and get the human that activated it to hand it over. So what? You're some kind of field agent in the Ancient Alien OSD Foundation? Obtain, seclude, and defend all the lost relics to keep them out of the wrong hands at any cost? Well, yeah, that sums it up pretty nicely, actually. Only it's the HPA. And technically, I'm only an intern. They sent an intern by herself to collect one of the original artifacts used to attack a demon?
Hey!
I didn't know what the gift was. But yeah, we've been a little short-staffed lately. There's been a big jump in magical activity on Earth, and several demons who went out on missions just never came back. They just disappeared without a trace. How many missing demons are we talking about here?
Well,
Enough that they had to send me on my own for my first mission. And nobody thought to look into these disappearances? There wasn't any reason to think something bad could happen to them. We thought that they were all deep undercover on mission. Or they got distracted by some new human media craze and forgot what they were doing. That happens a lot, actually.
Ugh.
I get it. Your entire civilization is made up of humanity weeaboos. So you think our wicked witch of the lake is responsible for all those missing demons? Some of them, but even if it's just one, that's... Look, we haven't had a true human on demon fatality in, well, ever. If we don't stop this, demons may cut off all travel to Earth completely. Doesn't sound like a bad idea to me. All your people do is exploit us for your own amusement.
hey!
You'll be singing a different tune next time some nut job gets a hold of a forgotten artifact and takes over half your planet. Or worse, two people find artifacts and try to use them against each other.
Huh?
What's wrong with that? Everybody loves a good wizard duel.
V.
Come on, V. Do you not know anything about magic? Look me in the eyes and ask me that again. What's a subtle human analogy?
Oh!
It's like modding a video game while you're trapped inside it. If you put in conflicting mods, you can cause some major bugs or even crash the whole system. Hang on, you're saying that if magic mixes with magic, it'll, what? Destroy the fabric of reality?
Well...
If the two magics are incapable, yes. Then how has this not happened before? Like you said, humanity isn't exactly known for not blowing itself up. Have you ever heard of Atlantis?
Huh?
The lost continent? It's not lost, it's quarantined. Two a-holes with incapable magic gifts got into a disagreement. They're a couple thousand years ago. You're only here right now because some of our best magic users happen to be nearby, and they were able to remove the entire continent from your reality. And you didn't think you should start rounding up your little presents after that?
Hey.
It was an isolated case. It was an entire civilization. Yeah, they made some really good stuff too. They made. Do you seriously just have no clue for human life at all?
Hey.
Why should I? The humans are more than happy to kill each other for greed, hate, or just because you can't agree on where you'll go after you die. So why should I care about human lives any more than you yourselves do? Especially when we've proven you tried to kill us if we gave you a chance. A few bad humans doesn't give you the right to kill innocent people, Jill. And your kind started this mess by effing up our history.
Yeesh.
We didn't do that much. You all took the identities from our myths and legends. Only wars started because of you. Not that many. I can't. How can you say you care about community when you treat my entire race like we're disposable NPCs? We have lives. We feel pain. You kill your own kind. You wage wars on each other. The only creatures on your planet that do that are insects that you crush underfoot all the time. How is this any different? What is wrong with you? Oh, wait, that's right. Your entire view of humanity is from the internet and slasher movies. Obviously, you have a perfect understanding of how the world actually works.
Hey.
Well, my worldview has been pretty accurate from what I've seen tonight. This isn't. This is like arguing with an incel.
What?
You take that back. You're closed-minded, violent, racist in the most literal sense, and you think everything is a stupid movie. It's not.
Hey.
Look, I am trying to fix the problem my people made.
Ugh.
Don't act noble. You said earlier you were excited to try killing people like you saw it on TV. Well, you act like you're so much better than us just because we need to put some effort into surviving. Anyone that breathes isn't even a person to you. We're just subdemon playthings. What? Well, you aren't demons. You're just angry little monkeys. And you're just a bunch of bullying rich kids with too much power and not enough empathy to know how to use it.
You're just
Like what? Never mind. I guess I'm just doomed to be around self-important scumbags like you. Well, I don't exactly love being partnered with you either, human, but we're stuck with each other thanks to your screw up. Damn it. Keep it together, Vivian.
Hey.
Also, we have one more problem. Of course we do. If you're right, the only reason the lightning spell didn't kill me is because I hadn't murdered anyone. Then that means I can't afford to kill anybody. Finally, some good news. No, that's bad news. We're surrounded by drugged out psychos, and I only promised to not kill your friends, remember? If we run into someone and they try to kill you, I can't protect you without either killing them, which would make me vulnerable to the witch's spell, or not killing them when I easily could have, which breaks my contract and ejects me from this dimension, leaving you with nobody to break the time loop spell before it kills you. Great, wonderful.
Well,
since you're useless to me, I guess I'll just leave you here. Hey, who are you calling useless? And what have you got to do that's so much more important than staying alive?
Joy.
I still have to find Joy and figure out what's going on.
What?
Are you fucking kidding me right now? too. What the hell? She really at this moment is thinking about Joy. Out of everything they just had a conversation about, Joy is on your mind right now. That narcissistic scumbag is on your mind right now. Are you freaking kidding me? I had to say that with my gut. Anyways, let's keep going. These woods are full of chainsaw wielding cycles, and you still want to go look for that manipulative itch? Stop calling her that. Did you forget everything we found out at the clearing? Or what Candy said? She's using you, V. Why can't you get that through your head? She's helping me. And that's pretty rich coming from someone whose entire race has been exploiting humanity for centuries. At least I'm upfront about it. You're trying to turn me against her from the beginning. You just don't like me because listening to anyone but you. You're the one trying to use me. You signed a contract, dumbass. Of course I'm trying to use you. You're using me too. I am not. Where are you, a-holes? I'll teach you to shout angsty character drama. Ren.
Thrice, damn it!
This really sucks! Stop shouting! That whole scene was like a chef's kiss. That was the best. I have never ran across a scene like that before, and this is the best. Absolutely the best. And with that being said, I'm almost at the hour mark here. I am going to go ahead and do a hard stop here. I really hope you've been enjoying the story, and I really hope my mic didn't crack, because that was amazing, like, dialogue. Okay, I'm going to do a hard stop here. We will come back on the next chapter, and I will see y'all on the next one. Have a great rest of your day, night, evening, or whenever you see this video. Comment down below, like and subscribe. And have a great one. All right. Bye.